Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are visiting in the night garden. The Ninky Nonk is coming with a surprise. Where is Lala? She's missing. There she is. She was having a sleep in Makapaka's cave. Come see the surprise, Lala. Let's see what you have today, Ninky Nonk. It's soft and squishy. It looks like a flying dinosaur. You can blow air in it and it inflates like a balloon. I'm going to blow into the white straw and see if I can blow it up. Whoa, look how big he got. Now we don't want to let the air out, so we'll pull the white straw out. He's very squishy. Let's roll it around. Let's play Teletubbies bowling. The Teletubbies move to the bridge where they're safe. Can't be knocked over now. Well, the balloon won't fit in the Ninky Nonk now. Somehow we're going to have to squeeze the air out of the dinosaur. We'll need to poke the white straw back inside so that air can get through these little holes. There, now the dinosaur will fit back into the Ninky Nonk. Thanks for sharing the toy, Ninky Nonk. Goodbye for now. It's time for the Teletubbies to go home. Their white and pink SUV is ready to go. Poe's going to drive today. Everybody hop on in and buckle your seatbelts. There's room for one more friend. Makapaka, would you like to join the Teletubbies? Hop on in. Let's turn on Makapaka's favorite song. Don't drive into the bridge. You're going to have to back up first, Poe. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to learn colors with our Fisher-Price stacking toy. And look who's joined us to learn colors. Oh, and she even said hello. Hi, Kitty. Are you going to learn colors with us today? Get comfortable. And now that Kitty's gotten comfortable, we can start. Here comes the Ninky Nonk. Oops! Look who's on the train. It's Crystal Panda. Touch her hand and her tummy should light up. But she's not working. Maybe she needs her friend Crystal Elephant. Oh, look. Crystal Elephant's belly is lit up. She's working just fine, but Crystal Panda, she'll need new batteries. She's not lighting up. There are 5 colors on our stacker. Let's pull the top one off and have a closer look. They look like donuts. This one is red. And on the other side, there are 3 balls inside. They're orange, green, and yellow. And they roll around and around. The next donut is an orange color. What color is this donut? It's yellow, like the sunshine. What color is this donut? It's green, like grass. And the last donut is a dark blue, blue like the sky. As you may notice, I have an owie on my hand. I touched a very hot pot and it burned my skin. You must be very careful and never touch anything really hot. Now I have 2 owies, one on my skin, one on my nail.
Blue, green, yellow, orange, and red.
Oh dear, Kitty's in play mode. She knocked over our stacking donuts. Let's let her play with her puppet for a minute. Hi Kitty, how are you today? Kitty! Time to put the donuts back. Blue, green, yellow, oh dear, orange tumbled off. Let's try that again. Orange. Oh, there we go. And red. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going on the Ninky Nonk for a gem hunting adventure. Who is coming with us today? Is there anyone in here? Nope. Nobody's in Iggle Piggle's little car. Let's look inside this part of the Ninky Nonk. And it's Macca. We are going to ride the Ninky Nonk around the yard and look for gems. We have our bag of tools. What do we need for gem digging? We have our rock pick hammer. And then to crack open the rocks, we have a chisel with a green handle. Let's go, Macca. Put your seatbelt on. Macca has spotted something. Could it be a gemstone? Oh, yes, Macca. Let's put this on the Ninky Nonk and we can crack it later. And there is another one. You pick it up, Macca, and we will put it in the Ninky Nonk. Macca.
Let's open up our stones. Each brown stone has a hole in it, and that's where we place the chisel and crack them open and see what's inside. Ooh, look at that gem. It's the shape of a circle, and it's the color turquoise, one of my favorite colors. The second one is yellow, and this gemstone is in the shape of a triangle. It's time to clean up our toys. We hope you enjoyed our rock gem adventure. And if you love our channel, please help support us tiny fans by hitting the link below and subscribing. It's important to subscribe so we can continue to make videos every day. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's been a long time since we've had a brand new In the Night Garden toy. It's a musical activity, Ninky Nonk bubble train. So as we pull the Ninky Nonk along, bubbles will pop out. How cool. The set includes the Ninky Nonk bubble train, the bubble liquid solution, Iggle Piggle, Upsy Daisy, Macca Packa, and some shapes. Let's open it up and have a look at all of the pieces. There are the characters, and it looks like we have a little bit of building to do, tiny fans. There is the little Pontypine house, and here is the little caboose that Iggle Piggle rides in. It has many different pieces that can come apart, and we need to attach the smaller red wheels onto each side. They easily pop on. It sort of looks like a Mega Block set, and the pieces can just pop right on. This little house makes the sound like it's raining. There must be tiny beads inside somewhere. I've popped on all the wheels and parts, and our Ninky Nonk train is almost ready to go. We just need to add our characters, and then we have the 4 shapes, and we can't forget the bubbles. Where do you think we put the shapes? There are actually 2 places for the shapes. In the purple tower, there's a heart, a flower, a triangle, and a square. Or we can put the shapes inside the green part of the Ninky Nonk. Where does the square go? Right here. Next we have the white heart, my favorite shape. And then the yellow triangle. And a blue flower. And we have room for all 3 of our characters inside. Put Upsy Daisy between the heart and the flower. And there's Macca Packa. And finally, Iggle Piggle. And it spins inside. Ooh! Our shapes come off. Let's put them back. Final step. We need to pour the bubbles from the blue container into the little orange container. And look who has popped by to have a look. This isn't for you, kitty. These are bubbles. The little orange container is actually going to go underneath the Ninky Nonk. The tube goes inside the orange container, and then we need to screw it on. Make sure it's nice and tight. We're almost ready to give it a try. Now I brought it outside so that we don't have bubbles in the house where bubbles can make our floor slippery and soapy. I need to turn the switch on to the bubble setting. And let's see if the bubbles start to come out of the Ninky Nonk. There we go. I just needed to put in some new batteries. Now you can hear the little motor going when it blows out the bubbles. And the bubbles pop as soon as you touch them. And you can hear the motor go back on as soon as I start pulling the Ninky Nonk. Look at how many bubbles there are. Well, this is definitely the coolest Ninky Nonk toy we have. The bubbles are even covering the wheels of the Ninky Nonk. Well, I hope you enjoyed our new In the Night Garden toy. I know Kitty does. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're outdoors in the garden. Here's a dandelion right beside the Ninky Nonk train. We're going to continue our trip to London. We're going to start at Buckingham Palace and then walk through beautiful St. James Park. Uh-oh, the Ninky Nonk has to stop and let the caterpillars go by. While we wait for them to crawl off the track, let's go search for Buckingham Palace. I can see it through the trees. We are almost there. As we get a little closer, we can notice that it's surrounded by black and gold fencing. This was built in 1703. It's huge. It has 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, and 52 guest bedrooms. Directly in front of Buckingham Palace is a statue called the Victoria Memorial. It's a monument to Queen Victoria and was built over 100 years ago. Now let's walk over to St. James Park. It's home to many different species of birds. One of the first birds we spot is a black swan with a red beak. Do you see the feathers on the back are all curled? It's absolutely beautiful. A few seconds later, we looked up into the sky and saw a white swan coming in for landing into the pond. The black swan didn't seem very happy about it and scared the white swan away. We wondered if it had anything to do with the nesting swan across the pond. Do you see it in the trees? This duck is called a coot. It's spelled C-O-O-T. We were overwhelmed with the beauty in this park. There were so many birds and ducks to see. We also saw squirrels looking for food on the ground. A little further up ahead, we could hear some babies. We soon realized it was the same type of goose we saw in Germany at the old castle, called the Egyptian geese. Do you know what baby geese are called? They're called goslings. And those other geese with black coloring are called red-breasted geese. Can you count how many goslings there are? Oh, look, tiny fans. It's a gray heron. They can stand completely still. As we continued through the park, we realized the restroom costs money just like in Germany. This time it cost 20 pence per person. Look at the little green ice cream truck. Nobody seems to be there right now. So we continue along the pond. Ooh, there's a close-up look at one of the swans. Oh my goodness, tiny fans. 3 giant pelicans. These birds are known for their long beaks and a large throat pouch that they use to catch their prey. Oh, this guy's coming a little closer. He's quite curious. We are careful not to get too close. There's a sign that clearly states, "Please do not feed or touch the pelicans." We have one last look and take a few pictures. And then we also spot another gray heron. Remember, tiny fans, we don't feed ducks or birds human food. It can make them sick. Their bodies are meant to eat seeds, plants, and fish. Now let's get back to our Ninky Nonk and see if the caterpillars have crawled off the train track yet. Oh dear, one of them has hopped onto the Ninky Nonk. Sorry, Mr. Caterpillar, the Ninky Nonk ride is not for you. I'll put my finger out and you can crawl into the grass. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's fall time and the musical Ninky Nonk is riding through the leaves to come visit us. Hello, Ninky Nonk. Let's play some music and play some games. See all the leaves that have fallen off the trees? When it gets colder, the leaves change color and fall to the ground. See the little light in our Ninky Nonk?
Upsy-daisy, here I come. I'm the only Upsy one. I'm the only Daisy too. Ipsy, Upsy-daisy.
Now Wiggle Piggle.
Yes, my name's Ickle-Ickle. Ickle-Ickle-Ickle-Ickle-Ickle. Yes, my name's Ickle-Ickle.
And Macca-Pacca.
Macca-Pacca, Micca-Macca.
Okay, it's time to sort shapes. We push our button down and the Ninky Nonk spins. Let's get the shapes out of the Ninky Nonk. This is tough. How do we do this? There we go. Oh dear, they fell into the wet leaves. We have Upsy Daisy as blue square, Iggle Piggle as a pink circle, and Macca-Pacca as a yellow triangle. What fits in this shape? The square Upsy Daisy. We'll spin it around. What shape fits into this hole? The yellow triangle with Macca-Pacca. And their last hole is the circle with Iggle Piggle. Hello, Puppy. Puppy's enjoying the fall weather outside. Okay, time to build our ha-hoos. Look, Upsy Daisy's in the Ninky Nonk. Now we stack our ha-hoos on top of each other. Which one goes first? Let's try the red one. It's bigger. It's a perfect fit. Now the yellow one will go right on top of the red one. There we go. All right, Ninky Nonk, let's have some fun with leaves. We collected a bunch of leaves and threw them on the Ninky Nonk. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Oops. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to read an In the Night Garden book called Noisy Ninky Nonk Sound Book. And who can you see on the Ninky Nonk? I can see Iggle Piggle in the back, Upsy Daisy up top, and Makka Pakka in the middle. And let's push the button to make the sound. Let's begin our story. Who's here? It's Upsy Daisy. Hello, Upsy Daisy. Ding, 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 ding. What's that noise, Upsy Daisy? It's the Ninky Nonk. All aboard the noisy Ninky Nonk is ready to go. Who's here? It's Iggle Piggle. Hello, Iggle Piggle. Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. What's that noise, Iggle Piggle? Oh, look. It's the Ninky Nonk. All aboard the noisy Ninky Nonk is ready to go. Who's here? It's Makka Pakka. Hello, Makka Pakka. Ting, 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 ting. What's that noise, Makka Pakka? Oh, look, it's the Ninky Nonk. All aboard the noisy Ninky Nonk is ready to go. Who's here? It's the Pontipines. Hello, Pontipines. Ting, 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 ting. What's that noise, Pontipines? And sorry for the little kitty tail. Oh, look. The teeny tiny Pontipines are going for a ride on the very busy Ninky Nonk. All aboard. The noisy Ninky Nonk is ready to go. Nink nonky, ting ting, onky tonk, whoomp. What's that funny noise? Oh, look, the tired Ninky Nonk has stopped to have a rest. It's time for everybody to go home. Isn't that a pip? And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.